Hello and welcome to episode 51 of my easy mode playthrough of Might and Magic 6 The Mandate of Heaven. This is actually the third time I'm attempting to record this episode. That's because the game crashed at the same moment at the next dungeon that we'll be visiting this episode. And since it happens like 20 minutes in, and I have no editing software or editing skills, I would have to restart everything. So OBS doesn't have a pause record button, so what I figured out I would do is I would, when the time comes, present you with this map of Enroth, which will hide the screen and all the things behind it, so that you don't have to watch me struggle against the game. Now, the bug doesn't seem to be consistent. I mean, it's consistent when I record for 25 minutes, and then it crashes. That's the only consistency. And then I try to replicate, and sometimes it crashes, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna save myself a bit of a headache or having to split this into two different episodes, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we found out during the course of my previous recordings that you will never see that the black potions that we've been hoarding for all this time are useless because the effect does not stack with the well in Kriegspire. So we get either plus 30 levels from the well, or you get plus 20 from these black potions, meaning that these potions are useful only in the very early game, and once you get to Kriegspire you can sell them, forget about them. So that's what we're gonna do. So I was hoping I would be able to use them at some point. It turns out we can't get plus 50 levels. That would be too easy. Next thing. In the last episode I was looking fruitlessly for the purveyor of gongs, and you remember I was walking around this area. I was actually done it twice. I visited this house, these two houses here, and then from this house I went to this house, completely forgetting about this house.
Hello.
And guess who fucking lives here? It's the gong salesman, gong merchant. Yeah, so that happened. Now we know where he is. Gonna recast Hour of Power. And let's continue our journey to the last dungeon in Kriegspire region, which is Castle Kriegspire. From here you can get normal way, flying to the entrance, and let's take any other dungeon. But there's another way, which is normal person. He clicks on everything, but when you click too much you can be surprised, and there's a very nasty surprise in this town. But first I want to show you, this is the dragon tower that the dragon raiders said in the letter that they shut down in this village. So they were robbing this place with impunity, terrorizing it, but all the other dragon towers were not affected. So this is luckily the only dragon tower we didn't have to shut down using the dragon keys. Okay, so I already mentioned a few episodes ago when I was walking by that there is a well, which is a very nasty surprise, and this is the one. Welcome to Castle Kriegspire. He doesn't like the look of this place. And that's the reason. This is the trap. So you land in the middle of a horde of... Fuck! Really? Really? I was standing too close to the corner. God damn it. So, in my first... in my first recording, the Minotaur Kings never once have killed my people. But in the second I did it twice, so I had to run away like a coward. So hopefully this doesn't happen this time. Come on. Oh yeah. Let's try our own goodie spell. Oh, of course doesn't work. Who's the weaker? This you're the weaker one. So I have very good memories in this, mostly good memories. There are some parts where I'm gonna comment later, which I don't find with much fondness. But in general, I like this castle. It's very fun. It's quite well thought out dungeon. There are many high-level enemies. There are some traps, but there's also some bugs, which were in the unpatched version of this game. I'm gonna show you if the patch actually makes things better. Because now we'll have access to an area where we never had, just like in the Shadow Guild hideout in near Castle Stone. Remember, there was some doors which were locked that we couldn't access. Oh, fuck, they're running away, seriously? I don't like my cleric very much.
Sorry. Sorry.
That scroll is raised dead. It's always raised dead because, you know, you're fighting Minotaur King. So this part is blocked and we have to unlock it. It's part of the secret of this area. Are you running away or are you coming here? Okay, so anyway, this is okay, he's here. So you can see there are some chambers. There's a fourth one over here. So these are traps. When you enter them, enemies will spawn. So this one spawns Minotaurs and Minotaur Kings. So there's actually another bug here, which seems to be that if you don't pick up the bodies in these chambers immediately, they disappear. And that could be the cause of the bug. So I'm gonna try to avoid that by immediately picking up the bodies. That's the second trap. So these are Agar's pets, also known as chickens. So if you remember, Agar's brilliant plan was to create more minions in order to reinvade this place and recover the crystal that we're actually... you see? That body disappeared. It fell down. That's a bug, obviously. Okay, this one holds drakes. See this?
Sorry.
There's the energy drake. And the composition of the enemies is always the same here.
Sorry.
Where are you? You're here.
Sorry.
And the final chamber is Minotaurs and Agar's pets. Where's the oh, okay. Oh, there he is. In my way.
Sorry.
And again, he fell down.
Sorry.
Okay. So I don't necessarily need to jump up here, but I just want to make sure that I don't lose out on any, you know, items. So we're standing here, they shouldn't be able to hit us. Minotaurs are very high level enemies, and they should have us a lot of XP. I think Temple of Ba gave us, I think 50,000, which is much less than the Caves of Dragon Riders, which gave us 200, but still. So this is what you'll find as a common. This is a very good feature. Well, this is a feature of the Castle Kriegspire. There are chests and the places where you can find horseshoes. So stables are not the only sources of them. Spell points. 12 poison damage. This is very good. What did I find? I found.
I don't know. I don't know.
I found a ring of magic. Spell points plus 13. Spell points plus 11. We can swap you. If I subtract personality, will you suffer? You might suffer. Plus 10 intellect and luck. Well, you have. Okay, if I take this ring away from you, so you lose 5, but you gain 13, which means net benefit of no, there's an armor even. Net benefit of 8. So that barred door is accessible for a secret. That's what's it called, a secret. So I remember spending many, like during one of my playthroughs, I spent many minutes, even 20 minutes, trying to find the one thing that unlocks that bar door, which is I found difficult to find. I actually had, even with the internet, and even with actually there is a person you meet in this castle which tells you where it is. It teleports you to the place, but even then I couldn't find it, because usually when you look at the walls, you look at wall, there's nothing here, there's nothing here, there's nothing here. Where is the bloody secret? All you have to do is look here. This is the button. The button's not on this wall, it's on the bloody column. And this is something that I always looked for and couldn't bloody find. So this will now open this Where's the barred door? This is the barred door here. This just goes down under. There's nothing really, anything really important here. I'm gonna save. This is a teleporter that we're gonna use in a few seconds. But there's some drakes over here. Very annoying. Fortunately, not very powerful. Are you serious?
Got it.
Oh, Death Mace. I think at this point in the game it's not worth to enchanting these things anymore. What does this passage lead, you might ask? Well, it leads to a very, very interesting place. Nowhere. Or does it really? I never looked up. But no, doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a loop around. So now we're gonna use the teleport to get us to a very special place. This is the entrance to the castle. That we, by using the teleport, the trapped teleport, we actually have. Oh. We actually have neglected our, ritual, you might call it. Which is at every entrance we basically read out the what's written. What does the game tell you about the place?
Oh, this'll
What?
help.
That's 8 poison damage.
Aha.
Oh. We're pretty full at the moment, and it's dusk already. Okay, so let's go to the entrance and head back and read what
We've got to get out of here.
the game tells us about this place. Castle Creekspire. Creekspire no longer rests between its lakes. The earth around the castle was raised to prevent creatures inside from escaping. That's the description of the place. Nice 2 columns. So now that we have used the you're still weak, really? We have used the secret button. Now we can reveal the secret of castle, which is the scroll that you find here. And it's actually a journal from Roland Ironfist. I have hidden this letter here, hoping it will be found by someone loyal to the crown. That I am even able to write it is a miracle. My captors were too stupid to take my writing materials, and I need many more miracles to survive this predicament. All of my men were lost in the battle against the devils, leaving only Tanir, Ragnar, and myself alive. Lord Ragnar is in a bad way, and I fear he will not survive the night. Better for him, perhaps. Since we have not yet been killed, I am guessing we are being saved for something special. Whatever it is, as long as there is life, there is hope. They will probably carry Tanir and I from this awful place to another awful place to ransom us or torture us for information. Whatever our fate, you, my loyal subject, must work to ensure the survival of the kingdom and our world. These devils are a threat much worse than Archibald ever was, and they will require the most desperate measures to defeat. Take those measures, even if it means releasing my evil brother from his tomb of stone. Above all, seek the advice of the oracle in free heaven. I hear my captors coming down the hall. Tell my wife and son I love them, and don't trust Solomon. He's a traitor. Good luck, Roland Ironfist, King of Enroth. So this is the continuation of the story that I told you at the very beginning of this series, how Roland was ambushed by devils and sought safety in this castle, only to be captured. Sad, sad, very sad. So now we're gonna meet King Roland's janitor, a Minotaur king named Lurch. Except for his 2000 hit points, he's just a normal Minotaur king. Otherwise, he's not that difficult that are at our level. But I remember having some trouble killing him in the past. Come on. Okay. So this is the place where the game crashes. So there is a chest over there, and if you go there, you open the chest, you take out all the stuff, and then you start turning around, the game crashes. And that's the memory crystal that we have to collect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the screen, so that if anything happens, you know, you're not I'm not inconvenienced.
This'll help.
Mostly.
Ooh, this'll be
So
useful.
we're finding swords, cutlasses,
I don't know.
wand,
Ooh, this'll be
ring of the
useful.
gods is here.
Ooh, this'll be useful.
I'm gonna show you this in a second. Now, okay. I turned around and the game didn't crash. So, okay, I'm gonna unveil the screen now. Let's make sure that it's clean. So, ring of the gods. There was this
I
shield,
don't know.
some broadsword of the golem, and
I don't know.
unknown wand that we'll never use. So, ring of the gods, very, very interesting. Who would benefit most? I think you would. No, you wouldn't. Our hero would benefit most, I guess. Or would you? So what do you have? Endurance. I'm gonna take this ring of endurance from you. Okay, and give you ring of the gods. Because it also increases the might, as you can see. It looks on the port, endurance goes back, but you know, speed, luck, and accuracy, they're all plus 10, so that's beneficial. So now we're gonna collect the quest item, memory crystal epsilon. So if you look at the quests, where are the quests? Quests are here. So what we should find here. Oh, it's been fixed. Ha! In the unpatched version, it says that crystal epsilon is actually in the Castle Alamos, and crystal beta is in Kriegspire. So this has been fixed by the patch, which is good. So bar of red liquid. Who might benefit from red liquid? I think I'm gonna give it to Enya. Yellow, accuracy. You still need accuracy, yes. Red. Oh, it's night. Green is endurance. Endurance. White. Okay. It just teleports us a short way up, so that, you know, so that we're not inconvenienced. So we still have a little bit of time, so we can go and continue exploring this castle. So this door is budged by... See this door? This is the door that was bugged, just like the door in Shadow Guild hideout near Temple Stone. This door was bugged and you could not open it in unpatched version. Now this has been patched, so we'll be able to go through for the first time in... believe I've ever been here. Usually what I did, I was able to kill those minotaurs. You saw there was some grating, you know, on the bottom. I'll show you the grating, the grate maybe. That you can actually see parts of the bodies that you can stab them through. That's what I was. That's what I always did. But now I can just come here and do that. Kill them without any problem. I should actually cast a different spell. What's this? Raise dead? Raise dead. So this, you can, when you stand in the corridor, you can attack them through this grate. Another raised dead scroll. More gold, more horseshoes that we're certainly going to use at some point.
Oh, this'll
Spell
help.
points plus 12. I don't think I can. Oh, I can fit it still, but we're at the limit of what we can carry. So this is a chest that has the jeweled egg. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how in the past I solved this quest, because if the jeweled egg is here and it's behind the doors that can't be opened, I don't remember how I solved it in the past. I think I just cheated and gave myself the egg. So where does this passage leaves, you might ask? It leads to a very, very special place, which is nowhere. Okay. So right now we have visited, let's say, 3/4 of Castle Kriegspire. But we still have a little small place to go. What's my reputation? Saintly, okay. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, can we fit it somewhere? I don't think we can. Do we care about this?
Aha.
No, we don't. So, I'm looking at reputation because talking to these people, these are creators of Kriegspire, and if you here, he asks you can be healed for 10,000 gold. If you answer yes, you'll be healed. You lose gold, but you also lose reputation. So I know you lose reputation because I already tried it in the past. So that's why I don't want to do this again. What do we have here? We have
Oh,
plate.
this'll help. Ooh, this'll be useful.
Wand of Implosions. Can we take it? We should be able to somehow. And we don't care about this wand.
Oh, this'll help.
That's kinda nice.
Aha.
So we'll come back next day. But for now, I'm going to... Oh, wait, there's something here. Oh, the axe. Okay, so I'm gonna set Lloyd's beacon here, so that we can come back. What's the time? Time is 10:30. Come on, come on, come on. We will town portal out to New Sorpigal and get a night's rest. So it's penultimate day of June. Rest. So I believe we started. Yeah, in Silver Cove we were at the beginning of June. Yes. So we're gonna rest and heal. Start casting all the nice spells.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Aha. Ooh, this'll be
Wow,
useful.
615 points of electrical damage.
Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon?
Hmm.
Master Cutlass. I'm not gonna enchant you. I don't need to enchant you. But this poleaxe I need to. Nope. Death Mace. I'm not gonna enchant Death Mace because we have Ares.
Aha.
Broadsword of the Golem. Sell this, sell
Come
this.
again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
I don't know.
Ooh, this'll be
Intellect
useful.
plus 16, which otherwise would be interesting.
I don't know.
Proposition, but not now.
I don't know. I don't know.
Guardian Angel, Cure Poison, Raise Dead, Water Walk, Charm, Raise Dead, Raise Dead.
Oh, this'll help.
Okay. Plus 15 Endurance. Sell. Nothing else?
Ah.
I don't think so.
Come back soon.
Okay, we can... Is it 8? No, it's not 8. I don't have far to go, so I think I am going to... Wait. Should I? No, that's fine. We should be fine.
Can we assist you?
I was debating with myself whether I should start selling all this crap so that we have more space, but that's not necessary yet. So we're gonna recall to Quickspire, of course. And now we're gonna give the jeweled egg back to its master. Where are you? 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 I think you're here.
How are you?
No, you're the instructor. Again, if I'm gonna have to.
How are you today? How are you today? How are you? How are you today? How are you today? How are you? How are you today? How are you today?
So I'm gonna jot down the values, but I think I already know what the values are. So it's 213 0772 1556473 and 1095.
Hello.
Thank you for returning this egg to me. It's the most precious thing I have. So we have 5,000. This is 218, so this is 50,000. And reputation 100. Okay, that's good.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
I'm gonna recast,
Can we assist
like an
you?
idiot.
Luck be
And now we're gonna go back to Castle Quickspire. Lo and behold, somebody cleaned the axes, but they left the plate armor of defense. I'm gonna give it to you so that we have some space here. And I need torchlight. Oh shit, ready?
Fixed.
This is gonna be a bloody battle. Annoying battle as well.
No problem.
Got him.
It ought to work just like new.
Sorry. Sorry. Yes, we got it.
So there are still some minotaurs about, but this is basically the end of Castle Quickspire. Chainmail. Oh,
Ooh, this'll be useful.
Royal Chainmail. It's like a stash, you know. Trident. They're not high level stuff, but
Ooh, this'll be useful.
a little bit, you know. This might be, you know, the equipment of the soldiers that were fighting against the devils.
Oh, this'll help.
Increases effect of all body spells. Guess what?
Oh, this'll help.
So let's see. Power cure. 10 plus 2 per point skill and body magic. What do you have? Spell points plus 12. I think I'm gonna exchange it for increased effect of all body spells. You have 15 endurance and hit points. If I take away your endurance, you're gonna lose some hit points, but you're gonna gain some. Where's that amulet? You know, spell points are harder to get on hero. So we'll have half a more casting to do. So this is another curator of Guardian of Quickspire, sorry. Guardian of Quickspire proclaims, for 50,000 gold the secret will be revealed. Yes? No. So I guess the developers have predicted it. Finding the button might be very difficult, so they made it very easy. Well, not very easy. I mean, I used that in some of my playthroughs. So I see another body is missing. I used that in some of playthroughs, and I could not still find the button. So there's some last few minotaurs to be dealt with. So in my second recording, my party got knocked out twice actually due to... Ooh, this is interesting. Got knocked twice due to the Finger of Death.
Sorry.
This trident has value of 100. We don't care. But this is the door. No, that was not bugged, but we couldn't get through last time. So I'm gonna... yeah, 100 gold. I'm greedy person. So we solved that
Don't touch the merchandise.
place. That was not supposed to
Come
happen.
back soon.
I saved 100 gold, but I lost 1,000 by selling it with the wrong person. That's pretty funny. Okay. Finest weapons in the land.
Come again.
Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Sell. Oh, I have to...
See you,
know what?
tightwad.
I'm actually gonna sell all the spell stuff first, so that I have more space. It should be up past 8 AM. It is 8:40.
you like?
Yes. Gauntlets.
Thank.
We can keep this cloak for now. Good.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
So now we have one of the Mirror Crystals, so we can go to the Oracle and put it in. So I tested it before I even started playing this season, and solving this quest, I believe it gives you 100,000 experience points, but just for, just to be sure, I'm gonna do the calculation again. What calculation? It's not really a calculation. So it's 2193005 161 3668. So like with this we should be able to get at least, oh yeah, we'll be able to jump 2 levels, 2 additional levels, and we are saintly 1195. Okay, so the question is, where is this memory crystal located? And to be frank, I don't know. It's in one of these rooms. Okay, 100,000 experience, just to confirm. Yes, it's 2293005, so it's 100k. 10 gold and 0 here. Okay, so we have fulfilled our quest, first quest, in the find the Oracle. So we are eligible to train to level 68, 11 levels, and 70. Wow. 13 levels. So yeah, this guy can jump. He's already jumped 2 levels above the rest of the pack. What are my options here? 90 days to cast Iron Fist. We'll have to refresh that soon. We'll have to refresh this soon. Everything else is fine. So since we never trained in this place, I think in the Kriegspire you can train up to level up until level 80. So that's what I'm going to do now, and it is the last day of June, so we'll be So what I'm going to do now, as I'm the train, I'm not going to divide any skill points because I have to think about what I need to do. But I'm gonna go to the Seer, get the pilgrimage quest, and visit the shrine for July, which is the Shrine of Luck, located in New Sorpigal. So let's do it.
Do you feel lucky?
And notice how much gold is this gonna take. So we have 1,613,000.
Very nice. Get lost. Very nice. Get lost. Very nice. Get lost. Very nice. Get lost.
So 200,000 less, 150,000. Okay, time is now 8th of July. Lloyd's Beacon, back to Castle Iron Fist. I'm actually going to... Oh, it costs the same also to train in the Castle Iron Fist as it does in Kriegspire, so that's, you know, nothing was lost. Okay, save, yep, and then I have to wait for, again, to get a fly spell available. I can actually cast already Day of the Gods because that's not... perhaps I should wait, because we might put some points into it later. Gonna talk to Seer.
I've been expecting you.
This is July, the month of luck. Journey to the Shrine of Luck and pray there to be rewarded. What's your hint? The oracle has been asleep since Archibald performed his mischief on it. You will need the four memory crystals to revive the oracle. They can be found in Hermit's Isle, in Castle Alamos, in Castle Kriegspire, and in Castle Darkmoor. So the question is, where do we go next? In Darkmoor, there is only one place that we haven't visited. Is the castle, which holds the memory crystal, and we have to destroy the Book of Wishes. Or we can go to Alamos, where we haven't been in a very long time. The upside of going to Darkmoor first is that we can free up the slot for the beacon. But I guess we need Iron Fist, we need Kriegspire, and I think that's it. So we have 2 spares. Should be fine then. So what I'm going to do is cast on Portal to New Sorpigal because we need to fly like an eagle this way. Okay, so this is something that okay, I'm gonna comment on this like this. The maps refresh every now and then. If I remember correctly, the refresh on Serpigo should be 12 months, but it seems that it's 6 months, which I'm very surprised. I am very, 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 very surprised. Which means that now I have to write down all the XP that we have. 242. 4204. 2424. 204. That's a nice number. 2293. 005. Because I'm debating whether it's useful to, you know, to kill all those goblins again. They don't give much in terms of XP. The sword is gone, of course. All these are refreshed. Huh. We got busted with luck. And these fellows are not dangerous to us anymore. So, I'm interested. If I go to Castle Iron Fist, I don't think I saw any enemies refresh here. I mean, the timer starts when you finish killing the map, or I don't know exactly when, but there doesn't seem to be any, you know, don't seem to be any enemies. It's interesting. I might actually come back to New Sorpigal and see, you know, if we can get, you know, 60,000 experience with our happy upgraded troops, which are no longer level 1 or 5. I think we started level 6, actually. You know, it's gonna be a very short episode, but just for interest's sake, to see, you know, if we can get a level out of that. That would be. I mean, we shouldn't be able to. That's interesting. Also, notice how many skill points we have. That's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here before the game crashes again, and what I'm gonna do is mull over what skills should I give to my little fellas, and then I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you all for watching and have fun.